Hello. How are
Hello.
you? How are you?
Great. How are you?
Good. Just getting myself set up here. See who else we have joining us.
Okay.
Let's see. Do you have a tennis ball there?
I don't. I don't
Okay. See.
know what else to use.
Okay. Any dog toy? Any ball like that at all?
Well, I don't have any dogs. I have a TheraBand. I have a TheraBand. Let's see. What else do I have? I rolled my foot on it.
Okay. What do you have there that you roll your foot on? Let me see that.
I don't have anything to roll my foot on.
Okay.
Unless it's glass.
Okay. That won't work. What about a frozen water bottle? Do you have that?
I have frozen stuff, but not frozen water bottle.
Okay. Huh. Yeah, so
Something
definitely
like that for this class. I know it's
Yeah.
for school.
It is. So that should have been put out there in the requirement is to have a tennis ball.
Yeah.
Because that's what you're going to use
I didn't
for the
see that
whole
anywhere.
thing.
I was looking for it. Yeah.
Okay.
I was looking for it.
Okay.
They didn't say anything on it today.
Oh, well, shoot.
Let me see if I can find anything.
Yeah, something similar.
Something similar.
Do you have a foam roller?
You know what? I had one of those. This might be just a waste. I had one of those running sticks. I'm not a runner, but I had one of those running sticks where it had the PVC pipes on it. And for some reason, I'm not finding that. And I don't know if I let somebody borrow it and they didn't bring it back, but I was looking for it before I signed on. Should I just go ahead and sign off because I don't have anything?
Yeah, probably. I hate to not have you here, but give it a few more minutes because if nobody else shows up, then maybe we can at least make it a stretching class for you. But if everybody else shows up.
Yeah, I have that TheraBand and I have. Okay. But yeah.
So grab a belt, actually. Do you have a belt?
A belt.
Yeah.
I haven't worn a belt in years, but maybe I can find one.
Yeah, anyone will work. Or a yoga strap, if you have a yoga strap.
I have the TheraBand, that's all I have.
So that's stretchy though, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a belt.
Okay, good. Hold on to that belt. And we will give it just another minute or so and see who else shows up. And I
have this candle here. Maybe I can roll my foot on this. I don't use it.
You probably can. You can definitely do that.
Whatever works, right?
That's right.
Where do you teach at? I've never seen.
I am at the Frisco location, and I'm just there on Sunday mornings.
Because I just go to Sometimes for now.
Okay,
I took Catherine's class this morning.
Oh, good. I'm seeing if I can find a belt here. I
also have I have this leg thing. That's kind of like a reformer.
Oh, okay.
So that will help stretch too.
Yeah, for sure. So we'll see. We might not even have anybody else join.
Now I'm gonna wonder where my little runner stick went.
And I am finding something here that I'll be able to use.
My friend Gail was supposed to sign in today.
Was she?
Yeah. Okay. My friend Gail, I thought was supposed to sign up today, but I haven't seen her.
You haven't seen her?
Okay. So she doesn't have Facebook, so I don't know how she can get.
Okay. Well, I found a strap off of a bag in here, so we've got that. All right. See, it works. All right, so go ahead and we're going to start. Beans, you've got that candle there? And I want you to go ahead and put it down on the floor. Okay. You still hear me all right? Yep. Okay. So just place that underneath.
Are you sure this isn't wasting?
Oh, I'm positive. No, it's totally fine. So place that underneath your foot. Yep, just like that. And I want you to start with it at the heel. Okay, the heel of your foot. Can you hear me okay still? Yeah? Okay.
Yeah. Can you see me okay?
I can, yep. So just start with that right underneath your heel. And I want you to roll through the arch of your foot until you get to the ball of the foot and just go back and forth. So the only rolling that you're doing is just for you to find that tender spot. That's all that you're rolling for. Once you find that tender spot, I want you to just stay there. Turn that up too. There we go. So I can see you there at the same time I'm rolling out a little bit too. So if it ends up just being us, then we will.
I had 7 workouts today. 7 workouts this week, so I'm sure my whole body is.
Oh yeah.
Good stretch.
Wow. Yeah. Good for you. That's awesome. I know we got to find something positive to do with all of this craziness.
Yeah. I know. I do some Pilates and some like training with my trainer, so just whatever I can do.
Good for you. Yeah, I'm a massage therapist full time, so that's what I do. I do myofascial work. That's what.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. So I still am seeing a few clients because I have.
I might need you.
Yeah, I have clients that you know, for pain management, they have to see me, and I do a lot of lymphatic work too. So I have a lot of injured people that I work on. So I have a home office too. So I have the office downtown in Addison, but I have a home office here in Frisco.
Oh,
so
wow.
Still working here.
Wow, because
this is actually where we're
all over the place.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is you're in my home office right now. So once you roll around and you find
it's pretty. I like the barn doors.
Thank you. Yeah, it's perfect. It's right off my front door, so it works. Now, once you roll around and you find that tender spot in your foot, I want you just to stay there. And just stay on that tight spot. Yeah, there you go. So I don't want the pain to be so much that you're holding your breath.
I'll apologize.
Huh?
Yeah. I said I'll apologize. Sometimes my internet kind of cut out.
Yeah. So. Yeah. So if you are feeling like that's too much pressure, if you're like holding your breath, then I want you to lighten up. Okay.
Okay.
So it should never be pain. It should be maybe just a little discomfort, a little pressure, but never pain. You don't want pain when you're trying to release that fascial tissue.
Yeah.
So then go ahead and roll to a second spot. See what else you can find on that foot. Usually you're going to stay a minimum of about 90 seconds, sometimes more on that spot.
It's all tight. There it is.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So you might even feel like there's some connection all the way up your leg when you're rolling out. And so the reason why I was asking if you had a frozen water bottle too, if you ever had plantar fasciitis, then you can actually freeze a water bottle and roll out your foot with a water bottle. So with a frozen water bottle.
Yes.
So that might be helpful. Yeah. So now
I definitely have had it.
Have you had it? Okay. So now go ahead and take your foot off of that on that side, and I want you to compare the two sides. And see how that feels different. Did you feel that?
Side now?
Yep, but did you feel the difference between the two sides?
Yeah.
Yeah. So even all the way up the leg, you should feel a difference. Good. So Beans, it's just you. If you have any questions at all, you can just go ahead and let me know. If you have any issues going on that you are having a hard time figuring out, or just anything.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, just let me know.
I'm still a beginner in all this Pilates stuff. I've
Right.
only taken, 40-something classes, but, trying to get there.
Right, good. Yeah, I've taught since about 1997. So, a long time.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So I
miss the reformers, but I'm glad I have those straps.
Yeah, I've been teaching, several of my clients have been doing private virtual classes with me.
Yeah.
And doing mat classes too. So that has helped. It's allowed them to stay consistent.
Yes.
So remember, once you roll around and you find that spot, go ahead and just stay on that spot. Just enough to start getting that tension to release there. And we're going to want to stay there for about 90 seconds at least, depending on how tight that spot is and how long it's been there. It might be even up to 5 minutes. So when you're working on your own, and just when you get a chance and you're out and about, grab some tennis balls. Just get a can of them.
Yeah.
From Walmart or whatever. Yeah, because they're great. You can travel with them. I mean, it's perfect.
This candle is actually doing pretty good. It's one of those that has the light inside it that you just turn it on. It's actually working.
Oh, good. Good.
Nobody wanted to do this on a Friday night, I guess. Oops, I
know. Well,
we
had it last Friday too, and I'm thinking this is exactly when everybody needs it.
Yes.
Right?
I pushed too far on the candle. I broke it.
Uh-oh.
But now I have the other half that's still together.
Okay, good.
I didn't use it anyway.
I suppose a bottle of wine would have worked. Uh-oh.
I broke that side too. Well.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's retired. But when you get that tennis ball, now you know. Right? Oops, I'm losing you a little bit there.
What'd you say?
Oh, there you are. I just didn't have a connection with you. So go ahead and grab your belt and just go ahead and lie down on the floor.
Okay.
How about that? Yeah, grab that belt.
Can you see me?
I can.
Hello.
So we're gonna go ahead and release those hips. So extend your left leg up and then just hook that belt right around that foot. Yeah, we're cutting out a little bit there. If you got that foot, I can hear you, but I can't see you.
Yep.
Did you get it?
Yeah, it's up there. I don't know how to fix my internet.
Oh, depending on where you're at, I mean, we have terrible internet too, but in my front of my house, it's not bad. It's towards my bedroom. It's terrible. So when you've got this leg up here like this,
I have walked around the whole.
Yeah. When you're,
that feels good.
Yeah, I want you to think about drawing the leg into the socket. So rather than pulling the foot towards your nose, I want you to pull it down into the joint. And maybe you can't even get that knee straight.
Okay.
Looks like you are doing pretty good. Go ahead and extend your other leg straight. And then you want to feel that the back of, no, go ahead and take it onto the floor, all the way down onto the floor, that right leg. Yeah, and stretch it out. There you go. And if you feel underneath the back of that right thigh, if you have a big gap there and it's not down into the floor, then I want you to bend your top knee more. So that top knee can only go straight if the other thigh is down. So drop that other thigh down. Yeah. And then try to keep that foot flexed and keep drawing that leg down into the joint. And then feel what's happening through your pelvis. If you might be shortening up on that left side because that leg is tight, that hamstring's tight, you want to make sure that both sides of your waist stay lengthened. So you're not hiking it up on either side and you're not rolling off of either hip. So try to feel that too. And then that top, yeah, good, good, good. Shaking's all right. So then maybe you want to point and flex that ankle. Maybe just holding it there is plenty. So we want to hold that stretch for a longer period of time because we want to get into that fascial tissue. If we just pull and we kind of do a ballistic stretch or we do a quick stretch, you're going to release the muscle a little bit, but that fascia is more important. So that fascia is that connective tissue. It's kind of the muscle sac, and it's more responsive, and it's also what scar tissue can be when it becomes adhesed.
Woo! It's tight.
Yeah. So then what I want you to do is to keep that tension on the strap and just bend and extend the leg a little bit. Every time you extend it, I want you to think about reaching the back of the knee away from you towards that opposite wall. So rather than trying to reach the heel further to the ceiling, reach the back of the knee away. So you should be getting kind of more into that attachment point, right where the hamstring and the glutes connect. Yeah. And then also when you fully extend, pay attention to what that foot's doing. Is it sickling out or is it flat? And by sickling, I mean, usually the outside of the foot will start to kind of curve and the inside of the foot, yeah. So I want you to pull that little toe back to the outside of that knee so that the inside of your foot is pushing into that strap more and the little toe is pulling back towards you more. And that probably changed the stretch a little bit.
Yes. Woo!
Yeah.
Feel the burn.
Yeah. Very good. And then slightly externally rotate that leg a little bit. So you're turning it out just a little bit and then pull that leg across your midline. So you're going to pull that inner thigh on that left side across the pubic bone, but don't let the whole hip roll over, just the thigh. Still pulling that leg into the joint. Still pulling that little toe back. Good. Yep, just like that. Try to keep that other leg straight and the back of that thigh down into the floor. And then grab a hold of that strap with the opposite hand and let that leg come out to the side. Now, make sure that your hip doesn't roll over with it. So you're going to keep that right hip down. And then just breathe and hold.
Feels good.
Yeah. And again, make sure that you're staying long through your waist on that side, that you're not hiking up that hip, but you're reaching that hip long towards the end of the floor there, or the end of your carpet. So usually kind of the same thought is you want to hold things for at least 90 seconds, but often more like 3 to 5 minutes.
Okay.
And you go to where you feel sensation, but I don't want you to feel pain.
like daily.
Huh? Good. So keep that foot in the strap, and I want you to cross. Oh, huh? What'd you say?
My silly internet. I said, I'm sorry, my internet.
Oh, it's okay. Hey, we're in the same boat. All right, so keep that foot in the strap, but cross your other leg over that leg. Okay, so your foot stays in that, the left foot stays in the strap, but cross the right leg over the left leg. Uh-oh, completely lost you. Oh, there you are. There you are. So the left leg's still in the strap, but you're going to bring that right leg over. And then bend them both.
Bend them both?
Yep. So the left foot's in the strap, cross the right leg over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then bend both knees. There you go. There you go. Good. So then you can hold on to one leg with your hand and the other one the strap has, that foot. There you go. And cross that knee. Yep, there you go. And then I just want you to hold that stretch. You should feel that through your hips, yes?
Yes.
Yeah. Try to feel that both hips are equally weighted, that you're not rounding and rolling off to one hip more than the other. Good. Good. And keep breathing. Good. All right. So carefully release that, and we're going to hook the right foot with the strap now. And then that left leg is extending out long. That right foot is up in the strap, and really pull that leg down into the joint. So rather than trying to pull the foot toward your nose, just pulling the leg down into the socket. Where do you live at?
I live in Carrollton.
Oh, okay.
Off of 121 in like Hebron Park area.
I would think they'd be doing better with the internet out there. I'm up in off of Stonebrook in Frisco, and it's just AT&T is your only option here, and it's terrible.
Yes.
So make sure that you're pulling the little toe back, so the outside of that foot.
It's horrible, and I'm trying to like my watch.
Oh. What was that? I'm sorry, I missed that. There you are.
I'm back again.
Yep, you're back again. So does it feel like this side's a little bit more flexible for you or a little less? How does it feel?
Oh, they're both so tight.
Okay. Do you have a desk job?
Well, I teach, but I've been sitting at like a desk for the last couple of weeks. So it's hard, you know?
Yeah, for sure. What do you teach?
I teach at Brookhaven Community College in their X-ray in the X-ray program.
Oh, cool.
So, and then I'm getting my master's. So I'm working on that.
Good job. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm in my 5th semester working on a 20-page paper and studying for a huge exam. So I'm busy.
Yeah, you need Pilates.
Yes, this is
just
perfect.
For stress. Yeah.
I know. And then after that, if you approve, I'll just go have a drink.
I absolutely approve. I laugh right now because normally I do like really good dark beer, so I would have one a week.
Yeah.
And so now I'm like, about 5 o'clock. I'm like,
Yeah, you missed your happy hour.
Oh, I'm completely out of my normal routine. It's just terrible.
Me too.
And I usually work out at night, and I've been working out in the morning because I'm not at work. So
yeah. Are you taking any of your clients at home?
I am seeing clients at home.
That's good.
Yeah. Just a few, but I mean, I'm normally about 25 to 30 hours of massage a week, and I'm down to like 5. So it's rough.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and we still have rent to pay, you know, because I have an office, so I still have that to pay downtown, but it is what it is.
Yes.
All right, turn the leg out slightly and then pull that inner thigh across the pubic bone. So now you're getting into that IT band, so pull it the other way, across the midline. There you go. So keep that right hip down. Don't let the right hip lift up. Just pull the leg across. So maybe it's not going to pull across that far, and that's okay. There you go. And keep pulling that little toe back. Yep, you should feel that all the way down the outside of the thigh. And then you're still pulling that leg down into the joint.
This one might be a little weaker.
Yeah.
Or tighter.
It's usually stronger, and then it's tighter, yes.
Yes.
Probably your dominant side, I'm going to guess.
I think so.
Yeah.
What a belt can do.
I know, the belt's great, right?
Yeah.
Yep, all my home clients that I'm doing virtual stuff with right now, I'm like, make sure you have your belt.
I don't know if this belt fits, but you know, it's a belt.
Hey, it's a belt.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm. So like I said, 3 to 5 minutes is probably where you want to be. And you don't want to be forcing it too much, right? So if it's past a 7 on the pain scale, that's too much.
Can you tell it's shaky?
No, I can't see the shaking, but that's good. Shaking's good. Good. Now that same leg, grab a hold of the strap with the opposite hand, so with your left hand, and then let the leg stretch out to the right. Try to keep that left hip down. Good. Try to keep that left shoulder down if you can too. So don't worry about how far the leg goes. Yeah, it's okay if the leg doesn't go that far because we're trying to isolate the hip. So if you let everything roll over, then you're going to be getting other parts that we don't need to get yet. So hopefully you'll remember to do this every day.
Yes. I need like it all written down.
Oh, your body's smart. You're going to figure out exactly what you need.
Yeah, I have like the 7-minute stretch thing that I do, or 10-minute stretch thing that I do.
Okay, now bring that leg
that every day too, but this is so much better.
Yeah. Now bring that leg up to the ceiling and then cross your left leg over that leg. Just like we did before.
Now
yep, there you go. And then bend them both and pull them both in towards you. So with your right hand, you can hold on to that left ankle, and then your other hand has the strap. Try to drop your tailbone down. Try to feel both sides of your pelvis equally weighted.
Wow.
So next Friday, make sure you have that ball, and because I'll be doing this class again, and there's a whole lot of stuff I can show you to do with that ball. It'll help with a lot of this tension through your hips.
Yes, with my back.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll go get it tonight.
Okay.
Just to get out of the house.
Oh, I know. That's my husband and I went to Walmart last week, and we became one of those people. Like, we were there for like 2 hours just wandering just because it wasn't home.
Do you have any kids?
Yes. I got recently married, so I have 2 of my own, and then 3 more here.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So I have a house full.
Congratulations.
Thank you. All right, so go ahead and release that leg, and then carefully make your way up to seated.
Are they school-age kids?
Huh?
Okay.
There we go.
I said, okay.
So just go ahead and sit to where you're comfortable, and then bring that belt out in front of you.
Go ahead. There you are. Oh.
Yep, so just hold that belt right out in front of you. You can even sit on the couch if that's more comfortable. It looks like your hips are okay with that. So then just stretch it up and over. So go to wherever your comfort is. Just opening that chest, and maybe a little further each time. And then when you get to that furthest place, we're just going to stay there for a second. And I lost you again, so hopefully you can hear me and see what I'm doing.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay.
But I see you.
Okay, good. So to get the arms back, rather than jam and like, see how I'm kind of rolling the shoulder forward like that? I want you to lift your chest up. There you go. And then let the hands just kind of hang back in that strap. And that should feel good.
That feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah. When you're sitting at a desk all day, you definitely need this.
Yes.
And then keep breathing. And when you breathe, try to see if you can roll your chest to the ceiling with that breath. So don't let the head drop. I want you to lift that chest and that chin up a little bit more. There you go. And then maybe you might notice that on its own, it's starting to drop a little further down in the back. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, the chest opens a little bit more. Good.
Wow.
Yeah. So that way you're not forcing anything, you're letting your body start to release on its own. And then once you get it to kind of that furthest spot, you can turn your head a little bit side to side, and you might feel a little bit more stretch around the neck. And then you can also stretch overhead, over to one side. Try to keep that opposite hip anchored down onto the floor. And then you can go to the other side. And then maybe you get a little further now to the back.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there you go. Good. Good. So now what I want you to do is to hold on with your right hand and drop it behind you. Then with your left hand, you're going to come behind and grab a hold. And then what you want to do there is you want to try with your top hand to pull up a little bit more. And we're going to work through that left shoulder right now. And then in a minute, we're going to change the pull. So this is kind of stretching through the front of that left shoulder a little bit.
And the other one too.
Yeah, yep. So now let's change that. And what I want you to do is with your right hand, continue to drop that hand down. And then with your left hand, pull it down a little bit more. So now we're pushing that elbow towards the ceiling and we're trying to bring that elbow back as far as we can on the right side. You should feel that through the back of the arm on the right side a little bit too. Probably into the chest a little. Yeah.
Yep. Tricep.
Yeah, it should feel good. So there's a yoga pose that's like this, but where you interlace your fingers. Yeah, I can't do that either. So this works much better.
What is that pose called?
Oh gosh,
yes.
What is it? I can't remember what it's called. I should know, but I can't remember.
I'm not that flexible for yoga, but maybe, I don't know. Pilates is helping.
Yeah, Pilates will help. All right, go ahead and release that, shake it out. We're going to do all of that on the other side. So now that left hand comes up, you drop the strap down, grab a hold. Yep. And first we're going to send the top hand up to kind of stretch the front of that right shoulder a little bit. And then quickly, let's go ahead and drop that left hand down as far as you can, and then gather up the slack there with the right hand to pull that left elbow up towards the ceiling. This side's definitely tighter on me. How's that feeling?
Mine is too, maybe.
Huh?
Oh, good. Oh, great.
Good, good, good. Yeah, this side's tighter for me. For whatever reason. And then go ahead and carefully release all that. Try to come out of that slowly too, because that's been some pull there on that joint. So then what we're going to do now is you're going to go over onto your side and we're going to stretch out our quads. So you hook your foot with the strap, and then we're going to pull that leg back behind us. So I want you to try to make sure that the knee and the foot stay in line. So you're pulling that foot directly back, not torquing at an angle in the hip. And so then you just kind of hold on where you need to hold on in the strap. And you're pulling that thigh back. And you can rest all the way down with your upper body so you're comfortable.
It's kind of like one of those when you have your hand around your ankle. Are you doing that stretch?
Yep.
Calf.
Yep.
Quad stretch.
The quad. You got it. You got it. But you can come all the way down with your upper body. Make a pillow with your bottom arm. There you go. Well, that'll be much better. And then what you can do with that top hip is squeeze the glute to push the hip forward a little bit more, which should pull the thigh back a little. And that might intensify the stretch in the quad.
Does that look good?
Yeah, that does. That's good. You feel like you're getting a stretch there?
Yes.
Okay.
My arms get tired from holding the strap.
Yeah, you can grab all the way to the end of that though and rest it on your hip if you want, your belt. So I've got this kind of sitting right here on my hip. There you go. So you can kind of rest your arm a little more.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep, I guess it is almost beer 30, isn't it?
Yes, you said
it. That's why we do all this.
I know. I don't have any beer, but I'll have like some Malibu rum and like a juice.
Oh, there you go. I'm a purist. I can't do any of that fruity stuff.
You like beer?
I do, yeah, some. Yeah, like really bitter. Like really bitter.
Oh, really? Like which ones?
Mm-hmm. Like IPAs.
Oh, yes. And, ones that are
yeah.
hoppy?
Yep, very much. Very hoppy. And some wine. And I'm a whiskey girl.
Oh, yes. I love Crown.
Oh, so you have to try, there's one called Herman Marshall. It is so good. And the guy who makes it, he's a client of mine. He's his friend. So he brought me a signed bottle, which I already finished. So then he brought me another one, which was bigger. So it's really good.
Oh, cool. What is it called?
Herman Marshall.
Oh, Herman Marshall. Yep. Okay, I'll have to try that.
All right, let's do that other quad.
There's a Mexican restaurant near me, and they have to-go margaritas.
Oh, there you go. They're smart.
And they have a margarita made with Baker's Mark.
Oh, really? Yum.
Yeah, so it's a mango habanero one.
Oh, I would like that.
Oh, this one's tight. This one's good.
Yeah, got tighter. Is that your right side or your left? Your right?
My left.
Okay.
My left.
Yeah, my quads definitely need it.
Yes.
See, we figured out how to make this work, right? You didn't have a ball, but we worked it out.
You did. Thank you. Thank you for letting me find some candles and stuff.
No problem. But yeah, I'll have all kinds of stuff for
you
you.
Yeah, you should tell. Yeah, you should tell them that they should require a tennis ball on there.
Yeah, I know she had it under the description, so I don't know where that got lost, but yeah.
I'll look again. I'll look again to see if I missed it. But now I know.
Yeah, for sure. Yep, that's tight. Super tight.
Much.
All right, and release that. So I'm going to give you one more thing before we finish.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Do you have allergies at all? Do you struggle with allergies?
Seasonal, yeah.
Okay. Has it been getting you lately?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I want you to
not too bad. I sat outside today, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. You never know, right? So feel if you feel the skin here on your chest and you kind of slide the skin, you can feel where it gets stuck. See if you can feel that. So bring your hand right onto the skin of your chest and just feel how if you move the skin forward and back, how there's a place where it gets stuck, usually going down. Do you feel that? And then what I want you to do is I want you to close your back teeth and look up.
Yeah.
And it should all stretch through here. So the skin, you keep pulling the skin down and you use both hands to do that. And then you close your back teeth and think of taking your chin to the ceiling, not behind you, but to the ceiling. And you should get all of this. This is a whole lot of fascia through here, but the sinuses, it kind of runs into the sinuses.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. Good. How's that feel?
Oh.
Does that feel good? Yeah, you should relieve a lot of tension through there.
Yes, that was amazing.
Yeah, so start doing that every day. And again, hold it 90 seconds minimum, maybe a little bit longer. But you're just trying to pull the skin down and then the teeth stay closed while you look up and this is a huge fascial sheath through here. It's called platysma. And it gets very tight because we're sitting here all the time. So, all right?
Like this, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
So, but that's our class. So,
well, thank you so much for your time.
Betcha. Oh, you betcha. And if you do need to get in for some body work, you just let me know.
Okay. And what was your last name?
Lopez.
Lopez.
Yep, Kandace
okay.
Lopez. Mm-hmm. Yep.
And you're at Frisco or North Frisco or both?
Frisco. Just Frisco.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
My office.
All right. Well, maybe I'll see you one day. Thank you. Or
yes.
Or next week.
All right. Yes. I'll see you next week. Okay.
Next
Bye-bye.
week.
You got it.
Thank
okay,
you.
Bye.
Bye. Cheers. Cheers.
You too. Yes. Cheers.
Bye.